this morning, a suspicious fire at a Roseville High School. It happened at Oakmont High School on Kirby Way. Arson investigators are responding to reports of a fire at about 5:30 this morning. KCRA3's David Beanick picks up the story from there.
Good morning. It's been about 2 hours now since the fire was reported. They got it out pretty quickly, but let me show you some of the damage. It is here in one of the classrooms at one of the portable buildings at Oakmont High. We're told that 2 teachers share this classroom. Now, what makes this fire suspicious is that it's the fact that it's on one of the outside walls here, and the fact that 3 other classrooms were also broken into, and apparently a small amount of money was taken from one of those classrooms.
Players suspended. More than a dozen varsity football players will be out of the lineup for violating team rules. The suspensions came down after one team member was arrested on drug charges.
It happened at Oakmont High School in Roseville. That's where KCRA3's Tom Duhane joins us live to explain what happened.
But first, a student brings a gun to school, putting a Roseville High School on lockdown for hours.
I'm so scared to death about what's going on, and this is the longest I think they're on lockdown.
Connor, I need you to send me a voice message describing your experience at Oakmont. Go in depth and just send me a voice message back when you're done.
First got to Oakmont, I thought it was this cool school, high school. Yeah. First impression was nice.
So at first I was like, yay, high school, I get to hang out with my friends and have fun, yeah. But no, she got me fucked up.
Alright, so basically, when I first started at Oakmont, it was like weird as hell because all these dudes were like hella big, and since I'm Hispanic and shit, I'm short as fuck. So yeah, it was kind of weird.
I thought like everything was fine in freshman year, but the years go by, and the school's actually boof. I hate it. I do not like the learning system.
Honestly, this school is literally disgusting. I bet you being in prison is better than being at this school. I'm not kidding, bro.
Damn, bro, I gotta be real. Not gonna lie, this shit trashy as hell.
This has to be hands down the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life.
Let me just say this one thing. The cleanliness of the school has always been the same. It's always been total shit. It's been horrible. The worst. I would rather actually drink the toilet water from a public restroom than in the middle of New York than use an Oakmont bathroom without closing my eyes at least once, dude. I don't want to inhale the air in those damn rooms.
Dear God, don't get me started on the lunches. I've had apples and soggy Uncrustables for the past month. I can't take it.
Like one time we found moldy grapes that are inside the packages that they give us for lunch, right? And honestly, how hard is it to give children fresh food that's not moldy? Yeah, apparently it's impossible, bro.
I was doing sports one year, and I got yelled at for not having enough sweat on the walls. Then some kid got choked out. It was scary.
We're doing we're sparring, right? We're just doing little hand fights and stuff, and then I don't know what was on the coach's mind or whatever, but he's hand fighting with one of the top kids, and all of a sudden you hear a slam, and then you just hear him gargling for help, and then the room goes dead silent. He's just struggling over there in the corner. And then eventually one of the other coaches had to pull him off and was like, okay, that's enough. And he's like, oh, they stormed off.
Don't get me started on the classes, bro. Some of the teachers be chill, but I be passing out in their classes. There's people in the bathrooms constantly vaping. It's nasty as hell everywhere. The hallways smell like doo-doo. Every time I walk into the bathroom, bro, there's someone chiefing that loud. It's hell annoying. I can't even go down the halls without getting gas attacked by 4 different vape pens. So I really wish that would change.
Then COVID came, ruined it, made it 100,000 trillion times worse.
Ever since COVID hit, shit has gotten way worse and more unmotivating because online school is really boring. In-person school is boring. Well, just because the policies we have to do, and also my teachers have sucked. So
I don't know. Like constant trash in the quad. Like actual like disgusting bananas and like apple cores everywhere.
Then the second half came around. Everyone kind of came back, and it was just like freshman year, but worse because the kids somehow got more disgusting. We basically had a bunch of 8th graders for that, not actual freshmen. Still had damn 8th graders. That was gross. Hated that.
But a couple years ago, like freshman year, we made this like cocktail drink, and it was like it was red Gatorade, toilet water, and like I don't know, we just let it ferment for like a week, and then we got it back, and we opened that, and it smelled so bad. Oh, it was so disgusting, bro. I'm not kidding. Like, and then honestly though, it's probably better than the water they have here too. Like the water is like it's probably got a bunch of lead in it and shit. Oh my god, don't even get me started.
The teachers do not care about you. You'll be in the wellness center like, yo, I don't feel good. Like, I'm going to shoot myself at this date. And then they'll be like, oh, okay, honey, you know what else is on that day? The IM2, final exam. So you better get back to class and study. We don't care. Like, oh my God, bro. I can't. Dude, I cannot do it. And they're racist. They're racist.
Cleanliness of the school is still horrible, and I don't think it has anything to do with the janitors. I just think it has to do with how like fucking disgusting and like brain dead and how like troglodytal the kids are. Is that even a word? Troglodytal? Hold on. Well, it doesn't matter. Those kids are cavemen. They're disgusting, horrible cavemen, and I think anyone who like pees on a toilet like that should have their hands cut off.
People there are weird too. Just a hose. Fucking crusty Matthew McVeigh's.
People there are weird. I've heard some people had abortions there. Some people fucked in that school. Like in the bathrooms and stuff. It's kind of crazy. I made a girlfriend during freshman year. Actually, no, that doesn't count. The classes suck. That's it. Oh, and the school still sucks.
But anyway, disgusting bathrooms. The food is still pretty bad. It's like mass produced. I'd rather like eat an MRE from 200 years ago. But let me take a swig. Hold on. They haven't opened the vending machines in 2 years, and that's stupid. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. They're literally just turning down a free source of money, which, judging by the state of the school, they definitely need every dollar they can get because the state funding clearly isn't enough. That school feels like it's 1,000 years old, dude. It's like walking around in a freaking crypt, dude. It's like ridiculous. It's like I'm in the French catacombs half the time. Like, I'll be walking in the hallway and I'll just be enjoying myself, okay, good day today, saw some friends. Then a piece of the ceiling falls down and just completely crushes this kid right next to me. Turns him into like a red stain on the freaking concrete. That's the kind of stuff that happens at Oakmont, dude. Like I'll be, chilling in my class and a freaking like rat infested with the plague will like descend from the ceiling and chew some kid alive, and then he has the bubonic plague, and he starts freaking just dying. Over the weeks, I slowly watch him just turn into this corpse. I don't think that senior year is going to be any better either. I think it's probably going to all culminate and be the worst out of all the years. The only good part is that the end would be near. That's the home stretch. I really hate that place, dude. Like, kids there are just, like, they're hood rats, bro. They're wannabe hood rats. And I know those are the exact same people who are fucking pissing on the walls and all that damn crap that I didn't think anyone our age would do. Middle schoolers, dude. Middle schoolers are more cleanly than some of the kids at this school. It is actually ridiculous. It is like astonishing. You look at a 5-year-old and you think like, oh, he's got to be disgusting. He's Probably has a filthy room, no manners. No. No. You've never been to Oakmont before, dude. And don't even get me started on how they just leave their crap everywhere all over the floors for the seagulls to eat. I hate those seagulls. Those stupid birds are not hundreds, but miles and miles away from their natural habitat because these kids are so disgusting and sloppy that they can't leave their food just in a trash can. They're so just incredibly brain dead. They have to leave it on the floor or just leave it there for some stupid birds to pick up. It's like, that's ridiculous. I hate it. Actual brain dead morons, dude. All of them, every single one of them. And I'm not better. I'm a brain dead moron, but they're just dead morons, dude. It's no part of their brain functions. I at least have a electrical signal in my brainstem. Nothing in their body functions properly. So yeah, Oakmont mid, 1 out of 10. I hate them. I hate everyone there.
I mean, all in all, Oakmont 5 out of 10. 5 points for the teachers and the people there, but the atmosphere and the vibe in general, just not fucking cool, bro.
4 out of 10, only because I made new friends.
7 ways fucked up out of 10.
But honestly, the school's terrible, and I would not recommend it for anybody. Even now, the campus is dirty. There's trash everywhere, and it's literally vile. But for good reason. The food sucks too, but that goes for every school, so I don't know. It's literally terrible campus.
Can't wait to see everybody here. We're excited to do so. Want to make it safe for everybody. Go Vikings, and see everybody. They will be on campus on October 12th.